And today is the great and wonderful Miss Shauna Sellers. Shauna, how are you today?
I am so awesome. Had a walk today. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. Your what do you call it? Your voice is going in and out.
Is it going in and out?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Okay.
It's not a surprise though, right? Every time we turn around, it's something.
Every time, I'm so not surprised.
Spirit is at work.
It's too good to start off right, you know.
I know, and pretty much on time. It's like, what? That's not possible.
Absolutely.
It's not surprising.
Okay, there we go. Had a little delay. Okay.
Super. Well, I
always go through.
Exactly. I want to share some great news. This is my time to brag a little bit, but I fell in love with a tarot reader online. She's amazing. She has 204,000 subscribers, so I'm not the only one. Her name is Taria, and she's on YouTube, and it's called Hidden Truth Tarot. And I've been watching her for a long time, and I reached out to her, and believe it or not, she communicated back, which is great. And so I've communicated with her a few times, and lo and behold, yesterday morning, I guess it was it yesterday? 2 days ago? 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Was it? Yeah. She gave me Sonoran Mystic Tarot a shout out, and she said, she gave a big old. She was so wonderful to talk about, to make me feel good about my skill set. I'll put it that way, because she's like, oh, he's great and whatever, and I loved it. And she also even shouted out Just Spiritually Speaking, which is our a collaboration with two other friends, and it's a place for folks who want to develop and experiment and get to know and grow their spiritual gifts. And in a safe space, they can go there and get information and see different interviews. And one of the interviews is this person right above me, Miss Shauna Sellers. We interviewed her about her metaphysical products and also her metaphysical gifts. But anyway, so I was so thrilled that she did that. She shouted out, and that was something to me because, again, she's somebody I've been watching for a long time, and I respect, and her gifts are, to me, amazing. So when she gave that message back in return, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. This is wonderful.
You turned me on to her a long time ago, and boom, it's like only a couple that I would listen to, but she is so awesome. So I was like, wait a minute, I know that scream. What? I was like, what's she holding? I was like, oh my gosh. It is, yes. And I have the support. I have the I'm drinking tea this morning.
Fantastic. That just
spiritually speaking.
Yeah, love that mug. And it's funny because the colors are so wonderful. And it's fun after we did the logo, because remember I created, even though I had longer term plans for Sonoran Mystic Tarot, I hadn't put it into place yet. And then we created Just Spiritually Speaking. And after I look back, I'm like, damn, I should have saved that logo for me. Because it is a wonderful, colorful logo. I still haven't really found a great logo. I'm working on it, but that one was like just a gift from the heavens. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I think it's so perfect for this platform, for this one. For yours, you're gonna go through a bunch of them. Me, it took me a minute, but I finally found my logo, and I'm like, I'm stuck with it because it's the chakra, and that's it. It has like everything that I represent in my logo. Love, so I'm like, I'm good.
It's interesting. I'm looking at my screen and I don't see chats. I usually see chatting.
Oh yeah, well I see some chats.
Oh, now I see
it. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, you know what?
Okay.
I didn't bring my glasses.
Oh my gosh, you don't have your glasses on.
Oh my Lord, let me get some glasses. Shauna, carry on.
Yes. Grand Rising, everyone. Blessing the way high and divinely guided. Grand Rising. Hello, loves. Is it Dawn's birthday? No. It was. No. It was. I want to say it was. Is it Dawn's birthday today? Or? No way. am so bad if it is. No way. Well, I guess we have to sing.
There we go. I've got some eyes now. I can read.
It is your birthday today?
It is.
Happy birthday. You know.
Did I lose you or you lose me?
I don't know. Did you?
One of us are going in and out. I'm not sure which one it is.
Okay, am I?
I'm not sure which one.
Did you lose me? Yes.
Guko, welcome. Good to see you as well. Yes. Yep. Yeah, there's a thing called Saturn return, and Saturn apparently, from what I understand, is every 29 years is a Saturn return, because that's where, I guess it takes Saturn 29 years to go around the sun or something, and so they always call it Saturn return. And so I'm now 58, so that's 2 times Saturn, so I'm in my Saturn return. They say that what happens is during this Saturn return, there is a recycling of life, and a recycling of energy and spirit, and kind of like a starting over. It's like a new cycle. So with that said, I have now entered I'm in that phase of the Saturn return. And I think it's a stronger signal this time, because I haven't seen you freeze yet.
Okay, because I was like, am I back? I don't even know if I left or am I...
No, you left. You left. And I'm going to pop out one more thing, because this morning, thank you, Angie, so much. I remembered from last week that 2 weeks ago, that I was forgetting people's lineup of readings. So I told myself I'm going to get paper and pen and write it the old-fashioned way, and then I didn't bring it. So I'm going to run over to my counter and get paper and pen. So
oh my gosh.
So I can be efficient.
I know, that's right.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like every time I go to grab an ink pen in my house, it'll work. It'll work for like 2 minutes or 2 seconds, and then it dies out. And then I have to get another one. It's like, it's amazing how we have so many pens and so little work properly.
Right.
So I made sure I brought 4.
Now 4 of them and a marker.
I'm telling you, I'm like, I am ready. I'm not gonna have to get up again, hopefully, as I just drop a pen and now have to get up.
Well, at least you're getting your workout in right now.
I'm telling you, that's my birthday exercise.
Your birthday, absolutely. Oh my gosh.
So let's see. Let's start the list. I think it was divinely guided first.
It's a career.
With career. Who else is next in there?
I don't know. No one else has said anything yet that I see.
Well, if you guys want it, just let me know, and I'll add you to the list. And that's good. Yeah. So anyway, so that the shout out we talked about was quite exciting. And guys, if you do YouTube, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to check me out, of course. Hey, Scorp, how you doing, Scorp Jacqueline? Nice to see you.
Hello.
If you'd like a reading, let us know. And this is your first time chat, isn't it, with us? I don't recognize your name. So wonderful for you to join us.
Yes.
Yes, you may have a reading, Scorp. What you
want to Creating Balance said she wants one right after the career reading.
Okay, Creating Balance. And any specific, anything for creating is
it's general. A general.
Okay, there you go. Super. She was already, they already knew what I was thinking. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Scorp, is it going to be general or specific? Do you have a general question thought about, or you have some specifics? Yeah, we love you. Thank you, Scorp. Appreciate that. So anyway, so if you're on YouTube, first and foremost, check me out, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and subscribe. Also,
Yes.
check out the lady right above me, Miss Shauna Sellers, under Goddess. Is it Goddess Power or Divine Goddess?
No, it's naturally Divine Goddess.
Damn, I always get it. I don't know
You
why.
always, but it's okay. I'm here to correct.
I think what it is I programmed it wrong initially, and then it just keeps coming back to the screwed program.
Yeah. So it's naturally Divine Goddess on YouTube, and there we'll be putting up crystal breakdowns as well. So to say that, Spirit had me pull the Crystal Power tarot deck. So along it has a crystal to go with what we're going to be talking about in the reading. So I have a nice little breakdown of what crystals and stones are.
Super.
Yes.
Super. So anyway, check out both of ours, but also check out Hidden Truth Tarot, Taria.
Yes.
And give her the love that she gave to us, and that's we need to give back. We always have to take care of her. We're a small community. I mean, you may see a number of readers, but I can tell you that we still are a very small community. And,
very small.
And the one thing that we all do and know is that we have no competition with each other, because there is so much love to go around. There's so much energy to give, and so many people who want and need the readings and guidance that we don't compete. We love each other and we help each other. We pull each other up. And I keep telling all my friends that anytime I'm going up, they're coming with me, and I'm helping. And when I see them up there, I'm helping. I'm at my hand up, say, pull me up too.
Right.
It is a two-way street.
I love when we collaborate and ideas just to be flowing. We're like, wait, what? Wait. And it works every time, because no one is looking at it like competition or anything. When you grow, we grow.
Yeah.
So,
yep. And you know, the interesting thing is, I find myself in awe of everybody else, because everybody's gifts are different. And when I see them work, like when I watch Shauna and I watch her do her work, I sit there and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And I find myself to be like a child again, because I am mesmerized. I am always mesmerized how those gifts work. It's a crazy, crazy time.
I love it. It's like, it's so hard when you step out to know someone, and you're like, I have somebody else I know that's, that will break it down to where you can understand it. But this is where the community gets involved,
Absolutely.
Because one person can say something and then it doesn't click, and then another person says something and it clicks, and you're like, okay, I got it. And then you have two perspectives as the same result, and it is amazing.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Every time.
Could not have said it better.
Yes.
With that said, we're going to get right to Divinely Guided and the career message. So let's see what the career message is for Divinely Guided.
Divinely Guided career message.
It's interesting. I'm getting a lot of shuffling energy, but I'm not getting, I'm like not straight yet. That moment where
something flies out and it wants to keep going. Well, let's see. I have four that has jumped out. Mm-hmm. The Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Swords.
That's a lot of swords in there.
A lot of swords, honey.
Which tells you some thinking's needing some real serious thinking in the way of
Absolutely. I was just about to say, but the last of it is coming in with the Ace of Swords of a breakthrough is coming through. Mm-hmm. And it's so amazing that the affirmation at the bottom of this Ace of Swords is, I am ready for a breakthrough to success.
Aid to the men.
Right? But see, here's the first thing that's coming up is the Five of Swords. So this is going on with the mind. Everyone hates the Five of Swords when it comes up.
Including me.
Right. It's like, OMG. And it's not like a scary moment when the Five of Swords comes up. It's just a moment where you have to really get out of your head, because what you're doing is fighting with whatever decision that it is that you need to be making. Right beside with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is here with letting you know that there's gratitude involved. There's time for you to take time out for yourself to really figure out what it is that you want to be moving into. And with the Three of Swords here, you are like starting to focus into what it is that you want to get through. And it's like you got Shug Knight. Am I saying that right? and malachite. So malachite is all about manifestation and new beginnings, and you have the Sugelite. Am I saying Sugelite right?
I don't know. I know Suge Knight was a producer.
Suge Knight was
music.
Right. This particular stone.
That there stone, yes.
Yes, this stone is about protection, and it's all about you coming out of this mind thing that's going on. What do you have done so far?
Oh, sorry. I just saw blessings pop in. Blessings. Yes, I'll add to the list. Blessings. Nice to see you. And blessings is assuming romance. How will dynamic the relationship will be with this? How will he be something other? Okay, romance.
Okay, we got
it. What I see is there's some pessimism. There's some pessimism around this. This is your energy right now, and this is some pessimistic. I guess it's not been moving as fast or progressing in the way that you wanted it to, and so there's kind of a bit of pessimism around you. You got to fight that because you are getting news. You are getting news. Here's the page. The page brings you news. When you see the page, it's bringing you news. It's bringing you information, and it's bringing you information about an opportunity. Why? Because it's the wands. When you see the page of wands, that's opportunity. That's job. That's advancement, that's something like that. So you are being pessimistic. That is not the energy that you need to send out. Again, remember affirmations. Send out what you want, because if you send out negative, unfortunately the universe attracts itself, and so and negative comes back to you. So what they're saying here is that it's coming close. When you see the 9, we have 2 9s here. Again, we have 2 9s, one saying you're coming close to the time, you're closing a cycle, you're closing a time where you're dealing with some emotional issues, you're dealing with some financial issues, and that's coming to a close with this news. Again, so this news about a new opportunity, a new job, a new prospect, that new job, that new opportunity is going to change this, but you're not there yet. When you see the 10, that means the cycle has closed. When you see the 9, that means you're almost there. The one thing that this does tell you, though, when you see the 9s, is that as you reflect on where you are and which step you want to do next, the one thing that you really want to do is you want to make sure that this new opportunity fulfills you emotionally and it fulfills your financial needs. So when you are offered an opportunity, when you even want to consider an opportunity, the one thing that you want to consider with that opportunity is, will I be happy with this job? Will this job fulfill me to the point where I want to go daily, where I won't be tired of it within a few weeks? And is it going to give me the money I need? If these 2 questions are not answered by this opportunity, then you are not choosing the right opportunity. So make sure that you understand, the cards are very clear. You have to stay focused on this. And this is the focus card, the 7. If you do not stay focused on what it is you want, again, that pessimism takes you off focus, because it's like it sends you all over the place and you're like, oh, this and this. These are the 2 things you have to stay focused on. If you stay focused on them, the world's going to deliver to you an amazing opportunity. Again, the opportunity is coming, but it may be more than one. And if it is, you have to know what it is you want, and that is the financial side, and this here, the emotional side. So again, keep that focus. The world's bringing things to you. You have already done the work. This is the 8 of coins and 8 of pentacles, however you want to say it. But when the 8 shows up, the 8 is education, preparedness. You are there. You're on top of it. You've studied. There's some little more studying to do. There's a little more work to do. In other words, maybe a little more work to find the opportunity. Maybe a little more work to make the connection, the networking, to find it. And this is you've been in a conflict, you've been in a frustration, you've been in an irritation because you're not quite where you want to be yet, and still in your head you're thinking, it's time. Let me remind you, divine timing. You do not control that clock. As much as we all want to control our lives, and we do to a degree, there's also divine timing at play. So that conflict inside you is still at play. It's coming to an end. Again, the 9s are saying it's coming to an end. Keep the pessimism at bay. The opportunity is coming in. Stay focused. Keep doing the work, sending out the signals, because the world's bringing you a gift. That's Absolutely. How I see that. And the one interesting thing about the Queen here, the Queen just said be patient. And when you see the Queen of Cups specifically, it's being patient, but it's also saying be prepared, because there's going to be a little twist. It's not going to be exactly as you planned. There's going to be a change. If you see the water around her, it's flux, it's change, it's motion. So the reality is that you will see probably some change here. And then one more thing, look at that. It's going to be a great opportunity. That's the 10 of Pentacles. Remember I told you the 9s are getting there, the 10s bringing closure? Well, there you go. The 10, with this job, you're going to find that closure to that financial crisis you're having, that financial issues where things are going to get better. This new opportunity is going to bring you the money you want. So I am telling you, this is a good read. This is a really good read. And better yet, look at this. This is you preparing. So again, this is the overall message. Prepare, because it's coming. Sometimes we ask for something, and then when it comes, we're not prepared for it. The cards are saying, be prepared.
Absolutely.
A little Lion King there.
Absolutely. I love it.
My singing is awful. That's why I do tarot.
That's why we do tarot. Because I sing awesome in the shower in the car. But also with divine energy, this oracle deck is also letting you know, bust out of your cocoon, perfect, and then retreat and think things through. So these are perfect messages. Also, do those affirmations, welcome in and invite this new energy in as far as in new thinking.
Absolutely.
Because the first thing that comes out, what no one likes, is the 5 of Swords and the Devil card. So this is all you being in your mind, you doing too much in your mind. But now there's promise behind that. So it's there. And
remember, you got the 5 of Swords, and I got the I got the 5 of Wands. Again, that 5 energy. Right. It's that battling energy. It's that fighting energy. It's like you got to surrender. You gotta put that behind you. That's what that devil. Let that devil go. That pessimism go.
Get thee behind me. Not today, Satan.
Exactly.
Not today.
Before we go to our nenext reading, which is creating balance, and thank you, Creating Balance, for the positive words there about the readings. Hey, Key Nascorner. Oh, Lord, I need better glasses, apparently. How are you? Welcome. I'm not sure I recognize you as well.
Kenya.
I think you're a new guy, a new person. Is that Kina? Oh, my gosh, Kina, hey, how are you? I didn't recognize that. I'm like, what is this? That's because I can't read. Another reason why I do
what kind of glasses you got on today?
I know, I need to check these things. I'm telling you. Hey, Kina, how are you? Before I go on to the next reading, which is Creating Balance, which is a general reading, I wanted to share with you, as you know, I tell you often, I should never tell people this because somebody's going to sneak in and go to the same thrift store I go and take my cards, but I go to thrift stores to find vintage tarot cards and old tarot cards. They're wonderful. And so I was there the other day and I found the medicine deck, which is very cool. Look at this. It's very neat. And look at these images. It's called the Medicine Woman Tarot deck.
Oh.
And look at these things. I think it's like from the 70s or 80s. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't done a lot of research on it, but I just love those images. And the cool part is when you go to like Half Price Books, to name a specific store, their cards are complete. They won't take the cards if they're not complete. So you get a complete set.
That's right.
All that. But you don't pay $10 trillion. You pay $5 trillion instead.
That's it. We just take the 5 trillion.
Exactly. So actually,
that's amazing.
I know. And look at this. This is the price of this deck. Can you believe this?
No way.
How can they sell a tarot deck for $4.99? It's like, oh my gosh.
Right at that place that you go to. At where you go to. See, I gotta find out like the places around here for Florida, but for Fort Myers. But there's I found like 2 places that's downtown, but I feel like that's the bougie part of getting tarot cards. I mean, it's a nice crystal store, but boy, they have like any tarot deck that you can think of is in there. But the prices are like, I might as well just go to Barnes and Noble, you know what I mean? Or Books A Million. Now, Books A Million, you can catch a good something, but it's nothing like what, your hidden gems, honey, that's out there.
I hear you. Well, I've got to give a shout out to Everything Just Rocks here in Phoenix. That's where or in Tempe, actually. We actually have our Monday night psychic class there and mediumship class.
Yes.
And she has expanded, and they have all these stones and rocks and wonderful crystals, but she's expanded, and now she's also carrying tarot decks, and her tarot decks are have increased to wonderful tarot decks, and she really is choosing well. So when I go now, it's funny because when we practice our psychic skills, sometimes we play with tarot as a starter, a memory starter, or a thought starter, and I get the chance to see and feel a lot of different cards, and I love that. So that's very cool.
That's one thing. It's also when I walk into a crystal spot, I'm like, oh, I want a big old basket, and I'm gonna put this in here, and this in here, and this in here, and then I go straight to the tarot cards. I'm like, oh my gosh, Kenny about to get me. Let me figure out how many I need. Let me put some crystals back so I can make room for these tarot cards. And you should. I got a half of a bookshelf already. It's like the little short ones. Oh my gosh, I love these cards because everything is just so new. Yes. I am waiting. I'm putting this out there, universe. Do you hear me?
I know where you're going.
And let me talk into the mic. I am waiting for someone's deck to come out.
Yes. Well, on that front, I actually met with a local artist on Monday, and had a great conversation. I felt very comfortable with her. I've met a few, and it hasn't been quite the energy I wanted, but this one seemed to have that energy, and we seem to be on the same page. So what we're going to do is I'm giving her 2 or 3 cards, and she's going to put together a few images of each. So I can see what that would be, and then make a determination if she's the one I'm going with. But I think we are moving further along. Yes. Because
guess what I'm gonna be shuffling in? Won't be these cards.
Absolutely.
And you know what's amazing? I feel like I know that I have a deck in me to produce, but I want to produce it like with the oracle part, and I know that takes some deep meditation to do that because boy, it's not like boom, you just jotting it down because this is through spirit, and when you feel it.
Yep.
The reader's going to feel it as well.
Absolutely. And more importantly, as I was talking to this young lady, and I made it clear to her, is that I'm going to do like an index on my tarot card book, and I'm going to have an index of iconology.
Yeah.
Because in the tarot deck and in that book, I want people to know that when you see this iconology, this sign, this symbol throughout the cards, it indicates this. So where I want people to be comfortable and know what it says. It's interesting when you look at the tarot deck, even this one, a lot of this iconography that's in here, it is, you have to know it just because of the time it was in or whatever, or do some serious research. And I'm like, you know what? I want people to know it offhand. I don't want them to have to dwell for 10 years to figure it out. I want them to be able to pick up that deck and be comfortable. And that's my real thing for them. And so I'm going to go a little step further with that, which is kind of interesting. And with that, I get back to creating balance and her general reading. His creating balance. Are you male or female? I can't remember. And thank you, Kina, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you so very much for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we got to sing happy birthday. Let me do Stevie Wonder for you.
Let me do Stevie Wonder. We need some Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. I don't like that old one. I like the Stevie Wonder version. Happy birthday to you. That's why we don't sing. We read.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy.
Oh Lord, that's one of the artists that Kenny and I are very fond, have as mutual admiration for. Kenny's Shauna's husband, and when it comes to, I thought so. I wasn't sure. Creating Balance. Thank you. When it comes to artists, Songs in the Key of Life, the album that is amazing, and actually the image behind me, that feeling is like this. The colors and stuff are like the songs in the Key of Life. The circles and the swirls. You love me, Stevie Wonder.
Absolutely. Okay, so for Miss, are we doing it? Okay, we're
Creating Balance. And for her, it's general reading.
Okay. We're creating balance. I was about to say, it was like didn't want to have, nothing come out. Okay, the first one that came out was the Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles came out. Am I still here or have I frozen?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the Moon. So we have...
Oh, look at me.
Okay.
The bottom of the deck.
No way.
Yeah, the Moon.
The Moon.
And it's just 4 Pentacles. 4 Pentacles heavy on this side, too.
Yeah.
You had 3 of Pentacles, right?
I got 3 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Let's see, anything else that she needs to know? Let's see.
While you shuffle, I'll go through what I'm seeing here.
Go ahead, love.
I get the feeling that there's a little bit of conflict going on. And the conflict. The question is that conflict internal or is it external? And so as I see that, it's causing some sleepless nights. It's causing some energy, some resources being spent, some moments where you're just kind of distracted. You're just kind of all over the place. But it's interesting because the thing is you're not resting enough. You're not getting the full amount of rest you need, because I'm looking here at the 6 of Pentacles, and usually when I see the 6 of Pentacles, it's a wonderful card and a great feeling, and it is in this case as well. But the problem is that you give too much, that you're giving to a lot of other folks, and you need to take care of yourself. There's some self-care issues going on. There's a problem maybe within internally in your body or something, but there's something going on that's causing this conflict, and you need to help that. We need to bring that to a change. Interestingly enough, the Magician's here, so it says you can do it. You can always do it. You have the power to do it. You are in control. Hello, Little. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Hello.
As I see the Page of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles is saying that there's something coming. There's something, again, when you see the page, it's news usually, but when you see this, there's something coming. And I don't know, but as I see this, there's 4 Pentacles. So again, this is a finance issue. I don't know if you're having some financial issues, you're having some financial conflict, you're having financial problems, or you're just trying to figure out your way forward. And that's the conflict inside, because again, but I don't see a 2. And when you see a 2, usually that's a decision. And that's kind of balancing and decision. So I don't think it's a choice so much. I think there's a financial issue or a stumbling block or something going on that is causing some restless nights or some restless moments. And again, you're just not sleeping well. And again, you love to give, you're very caring, but you have to take care of yourself first. You must do that. You're going to do it because you're going to rise above it. That's what this is saying. The 7 is going to do it. And don't be surprised, this also the 7 is saying that there may be some money coming in that you didn't know about. And that's what the page is. The page is bringing news of money or opportunity, and you're going to rise above. In other words, you may be getting a promotion at work, because when you see the 7 is rising above the competition, and that's the energy that 7 brings in, and you see he's kind of up there fighting above. So he had to fight to get there. It wasn't a gift. He worked to do that. And the Magician, of course, is the guy who said you have the skills to do it. And he did it, and therefore you can do it. There is a penny pinching aspect here. There's this idea, this feeling of watch your pennies, make sure you're spending wisely. But ultimately, this financial situation is coming to a close. The 9 is there again. So the financial issue, the financial situation is coming to a close, and things are going to open up. Things will be free. And that freeing is coming from this message of either a promotion, a bonus, a raise, or something, or even potentially, I don't see a new opportunity here though, because the number is too big. A 7 is too large, a 4 is too large, a 1 or a 2, or even maybe a 3 would say there's a new opportunity. This is not a new opportunity. This is money coming in from something you've already done or something you've been working on. So there is when it comes to a general reading, what I get again is mostly finances. If you're looking for something else, the cards weren't sharing that. And look, you've done the work. Again, you've done the work. That's what tells me again that it's coming. This is a promotion or a raise or something, a bonus, because again, you've already done the work. So this again is not new. This is not like new stuff coming in. And keep your focus. Keep focused on what it is you want. The King of Pentacles, there we go. Again, money. There is money all over this. This is all about money today. Shauna, what you got?
A clarification. Because you are hitting it like I didn't even have to. Boom. When you was talking about that she needs to focus on herself, that was the 4 of swords and the 10 of wands. That's definitely talking about putting yourself first. The sun, the Queen of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the moon. This is staying optimistic, staying positive. There is some new coming in
Did you see her message? No, finish reading first because it may distract you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. There is some new, but the new is for you. This is you shedding your oldness, and you stepping into your true power. What's amazing is, before even saying all of this, which I pulled the divine energy cards, is strengthen your gifts, embrace your power. Be decisive and look forward. Now, this is amazing of how our readings coincide together, because this is the same message. And this is confirmation on top of confirmation that you needed to hear. There is, like some financial coming in, but it's coming in later. I don't see it coming in like super duper right now. But for you to know that spirit is saying they are behind you, stay optimistic, but take care of yourself. Get back into taking care of yourself. Get back into strengthening your gifts, your skills, your abilities, the things that you need to do to keep continuously move on. Now, what was you about to say, Don?
Oh yes, creating already said. She says she's going through a divorce, which is causing a lot of this. Absolutely,
Boom.
And that's not a surprise because look at this, the Five of Wands. That's that conflict. That's
absolutely.
Yeah. So not a surprise. And the worst part is in your relationship, creating. I almost guarantee you gave a lot, and you didn't give quite as much as you gave. This is because that's what this card is telling me. That makes this card very clear. Then again, you gave more than you got. And the sleepless nights, as I told you, this is this, but it's coming to an end. This is the 10. So the good part about it, when you
another
see
10,
absolutely. So don't worry. The good thing is this is coming to a conclusion. It's going to close itself up, and news about money's coming, and maybe even a divorce settlement situation here. But again, money's coming. Just stay focused, and you know what? Own this card. Creating, my dear, own this card. You are the magician. You are the phoenix. You are the maverick. You can rise above this. You know what? Sometimes we are knocked down, but we're not knocked out. Sometimes we are brought to our knees, but that only helps us pray harder. So absolutely, step up to your magician energy, step up to the phoenix, and rise above this. You have this. You've got this. You're strong.
You really do. And you know what's so great about the 10 of Wands and with this particular one is it has the crystal that goes with it is the garnet. And so, garnet is about strength and security. And this is literally getting back into yourself and taking care of yourself and actually loving yourself first. Putting yourself first.
That's the key. And it's interesting. I read for a young lady on Monday, and as soon as she sat down, I had to ask her, where are my boundaries in this reading? Because this was a psychic reading, not a tarot reading, but this was not going to be an easy reading for me. And it's not about me. I don't mean to put it that way, but I needed to make sure she was comfortable with where I was going, because if she had said, there's a boundary here, I would have not gone there. But she said, no, I'm wide open. And I said, okay, well then let me give you this gift, and that is to tell you that if any time I'm moving in the direction you're not comfortable with, you need to tell me to stop, and I will stop. I don't have a problem with that. And then I read for her, and I can tell you the pain, the hurt, and the frustration, it was terrible. I mean, she just had so much pain. And I'm not empathic, generally speaking, but for her, I was like feeling it all. And it's interesting because there were a few other people around us at the time, and those folks were in tears with her. And she had gone through such a trauma. And as I was explaining to her what she's going through, she'd never heard it vocalized before, because in her community she never could talk about it.
Right.
And when I opened it up, I was very vague, and she went to the specifics, and I was like, yeah, I didn't want to go there. That wasn't my own. I didn't own that. I couldn't own that. But creating balance, the reason why I say that to you is that again, let go of things that you don't own. In this situation, when it comes to divorces and those other things, you have a role. Everybody has a role, but sometimes we carry more baggage. We blame ourselves for so much more than we are responsible for. And so the good thing about the cards are saying, again, that's 6. Let go of the things that you didn't own. They're not yours. Right. And let them go back to the universe, and in time, this will be the life lesson. This will be something will come from this that you will take with you. So we are with you. We love you. Thank you so much for sharing, and stay strong. And again,
we got your back.
Absolutely. Own your energy. Get
Own it. Embrace that power. Absolutely. Because you got it. It is all yours. Don't let no one take it from you. Take it back. Shit.
Exactly. And then little,
take it back.
I see little. Little. What you say? Whatever comes up, perhaps. Okay, little is like more of a general, I guess. Then okay.
Yeah. Wait, we got
Oh no, she's not first though. But
okay,
Scorpio is next. Scorpio is next.
Yeah. Okay.
And Scorpio is wondering, I guess when you say Scorp, I'm guessing Scorpio Jacqueline is Scorpio. Is that what Scorpio is short for? Which means your birthday is probably right around the corner as well?
Yes. So happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, I feel like Stevie Wonder, I should have Stevie Wonder playing in back, but I don't want it to be kicked off.
Exactly.
For the copyright stuff.
You get that 10-second rule or whatever. If you use more or whatever, yeah. Guko, you are next in line. It's Scorp, then Guko, then Blessings, and then Little. So we got you. And today, I actually, maybe you didn't see it, Guko, before, but I went and got a paper and pen, and I am writing it down today instead of having to go back and
Yes. So hers is November 9th.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Where do you see November 9th? Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, say what?
Come on. You know what we getting you for your birthday?
Glasses.
It's glasses.
New glasses. Oh, Lord.
Just some new fashionable ones.
I hear you.
All right. So this is a love reading or a general?
Yeah, I think it's about a guy and about the connection between the guy.
Okay, so this is for love.
Yeah, let me review this a little bit here.
Okay, one flew out.
Ooh,
Two of Swords. Okay, so that's all right.
She has
Four
a guy.
of Cups.
She has a guy that she's interested in, and
Okay.
He's a coworker and wants to know if there's any potential.
Any potential?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there's a decision that you're messing with in your head if you want to pursue or don't want to pursue. But you got to trust the outcome or whatever that it is that you are with this particular person. The Four of Cups is letting you know to reevaluate. Listen to your heart. Okay, just literally listen to your heart. That's what I'm getting so far. Do you have anything so far?
Well, I was shuffling my regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then I was drawn to the healing deck, the Angel's Healing deck.
Yeah, I figured you was going to bring that out because I was like, we ain't seen that in a while.
I hear you.
And then you got a Knight. Yeah, then a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is super, super hasty, and it's about that action. So you want to approach this situation very carefully. The Six of Cups, and we got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So the Six of Cups, and then the Eight of Pentacles. All right, what you got? Oh.
Ooh, that one went flying.
It sure did. Two of them. I gotta say it.
Absolutely.
Forgive and forget.
Ooh.
And nurture yourself first. So you want to make sure that you are in a good spot before pursuing or seeing if this person is interested in you.
Yep, and look at this body.
But
care.
let go of this past.
Yep, body care, nurturing yourself, right there.
Boom! Look at there.
Yep. What I got from what I'm seeing is that you're not in the right time to really pursue this. You are in a path in a lane in a direction that is trying. You need to continue with your spiritual growth. You need to continue with your path. You need to stay focused on what it is you have to do, because you need some self work. You've been working on yourself. You need to continue working on yourself. And getting into a relationship right now is not going to do that. It's going to kind of distract you from what you need to do. You need to really connect to yourself. Find what it is. There's so much more about you than you know, and you're on that path, and you need to open that up more. Because until you can open up yourself and truly know yourself enough that you know what you want, if you find any individual, that individual may not be the right individual, because, again, after you grow a little bit more, you realize, I'm not that same person, therefore I don't have those same wants, needs, desires, or even likes. And so what these cards are telling me that right now you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself, do the spiritual work, understand yourself better, focus on what it is you truly want from a person in a relationship, what it is, and it's not just this, and this. It has to be all the boxes. Make sure you're looking for which boxes you want to check, and then make sure the person checks them. That you will find that person. It's their person. That person is coming, and you are going to manifest that person. But to manifest that person, you have to know what it is you want to manifest. So again, you have to know in advance what you want, and how is that happening? That's through the body care, the self-work, getting to know yourself, making sure that you understand yourself in a better way than anybody else. Because again, once you understand yourself, you will be very clear in what you want from somebody else. And expecting somebody to check your boxes when you don't even know what they are yourself can put the relationship at a bad start, and it will not go well. So this is really not the time to pursue anything as much as pursuing yourself. Make sure you connect to yourself and love yourself. Once you love yourself, the rest will flow.
The one card that did jump out when I started shuffling again was the Judgment card. This is you having compassion for yourself. Literally, this is you getting back into doing some shadow work. Everybody hate that, but it's letting go of this past, because the past keeps coming up for you that you don't want to let go. So because you are thinking about how it was when you were in a relationship and how happy you were, but in a sense of, were you truly happy? Were you giving yourself up so much where you wasn't taking care of yourself, really? So mentally, take care of yourself. Emotionally, take care of yourself. Physically, take care of yourself. Yeah, so this is, and then have compassion for it. Don't judge yourself while going through this process. Just go with the flow of, you have to shed this off. So the universe can give you who you've been looking for,
who you've been manifesting, Yep.
Absolutely. Yep.
And never forget this. You have the power. You have the power. Own your power. Be in your power. If you don't have the power, if you don't use that power, then it's going to be wasted, because nobody else can use it. It's your power. So make sure you embrace that, and always be true to yourself. I think you knew the answer when you asked the question, right? But you kind of wanted confirmation, and so we're hopefully bringing you back. And what does that confirmation do? It brings you balance. It makes you aware that you need to do some work, but don't forget. Romance is, as I'm moving the card the wrong way, romance is coming. Okay, so it's coming. Look, the spirits are listening to you. Look at this. The cards are telling the story. I can't even believe it. Look, the spirits are listening. They can do miracles, but it starts with you. It starts with the balance. And the balance is very, very important. So this is coming into balance. Yeah, and once you do the work, what happens? You get your soulmate.
You get it. Matter of fact, you don't have to be looking. Your soulmate will come to you, because now you are working in a different frequency. Now you are attracting. Yep. Okay, that's where the law of attraction comes in.
Absolutely.
Because now you ain't worried about what's out there or who you want to get with. Now that it's like, okay, you worrying about yourself, taking care of yourself first. And when you put yourself first, now everything wants to come to you. You get what I'm saying? So, get back into yourself, honey.
Absolutely. And Guko, it is your turn.
Yes.
And I am trying to remember. You said the next.
Which one is this one? You're so welcome.
Next something, meeting new romance or something. Is that next? I can't even read my own writing.
Let me go down. I got it. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Okay. How will my next meeting with this Gemini be? Can I accept romance from there, or will it take some time? Okay, so that is a 3-part question. How will my next? Okay, so you just want to know how's it going to go with this Gemini?
I think that's it.
Right.
Hey Guko, I hope you've had a great week. By the way, and you know what? I did not make it last week. I
OMG!
apologize.
I'm sorry. I want to say something real quick. There's a bald eagle in my backyard.
Oh my gosh! How wonderful is that?
and it's just flying, like trying to catch this fish. But it's going like circle. I'm so sorry. It just caught my eye because I was like, what is this big bird doing? It's an eagle.
Maybe
well, look at
there.
Sign.
Maybe that's a sign.
There's a sign.
And if it's not, maybe you should own it anyway.
Boom.
It's like, I'll take what I can get.
Right. Thank you. I take that one.
Exactly. Oh, Google, the card came flying out. Listen.
Yes, a 3 came out to me as well.
Spiritual growth again. Wow. You know, but Guko, I know that I get the feeling. Look at this. I just shuffled those cards, and the spiritual growth and celebration card came right back out.
Wow!
Like, holy crap! They are listening, Guko. You're going to this person. There is a connection between the two of you. There is a connection, a spiritual connection between the two of you. The spirits have been listening to you. They hear your voice. They hear your desires. They hear your wants. And there is a spiritual growth a connection between you and this person, and it looks like it's going to go well. It looks like it's going to go well. There are signs. They're planting signs all over for you. You need to watch for the signs, like somebody who just got the eagle.
I did. Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
And if you're not seeing the signs, then you need to spend a little time retreating into yourself to make sure you open yourself up to opportunities and signs. You know?
Yes.
And it's interesting because the energy I get with the relationship is a child's energy. So it's like your heart flutters. You feel like a kid around this person. This person brings out that young energy, that crazy kind of love that isn't often there, which is kind of neat. And in the end, you're going to surrender to it. You have to surrender to it and release. Let yourself fall in love. Let yourself be open to the full extent of love. Because sometimes I think you shield yourself, you protect yourself, you're a little cautious, and it's saying, you know what, on this one, loosen up a little bit, have a little bit of freedom, and give out that energy, because that energy is what they're looking for as well. That's how I see it.
Okay, that is so funny. When you said all your cards had jumped out, guess what jumped out for me? All these pentacles jumped out.
Again?
You got 9, 3, you got the 6 of Wands, so that's that releasing part. What you was just saying, the 7 and the 6, the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is, I'm catching a feeling of this is who you manifested, and this is like the beginning part about it, and which is. This is bringing the fun out for you, and like literally, and what came out for the divine energy is express your joy. So that's just saying the same thing with what Donna is saying. This is the part of the manifestation of you manifesting someone, a companion, this person into your life, and you need to release a lot of this. Like the old stuff, this old you of the guard, like this wall, or knock it down. Be young again. Get those butterflies. Be nervous. Enjoy it.
Yeah, and Guko said here, he says there's romance coming to us. There's romance coming to us, and it says childish puppy love feelings. And again, that childish puppy love feelings with a question mark. What I'm saying when I say that is there is these like you Shauna said perfectly, butterflies. It's that feeling, because sometimes when you meet somebody and you know there's going to be that bond and you love them, but it's more of an adult kind of respectful appreciation love, and it's kind of like more, but this is like, oh, I feel tingly all over, that kind of feeling, the feeling of it's a physical manifestation of the emotional response.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm getting for you. I'm getting this feeling of you actually physically feel this energy in such a tingling way that you feel like a kid again. You're like, I haven't felt that newness, that curiosity so long, because not every relationship has that kind of feeling. Sometimes again, it's just a kind of oh, this is good and it's comfortable or whatever. But this is a physical manifestation. This is kind of cool.
Oh yeah. This is what you have called out for, and universe has delivered. Spirit is letting you know that enjoy this. Let your walls down. And this feeling might be something new that you never or ever had or before. That's why the past part is coming up, as far as in the releasing of that oldness, of the old way of thinking, or them old relationships that you were in. this is something way new. So just be ready. Enjoy.
Absolutely. The ride is going to be fun.
Yes.
Just go along with it.
Enjoy. If he's giving you butterflies now, girl, that means that's going to be all the time. You know what I mean? Shoot, sometimes I still get butterflies with little Kenny, but
don't tell him that.
Don't tell him that.
Exactly. He may take advantage of that.
Right. No.
Now you know what you're going to get for your next birthday.
Absolutely. Like, that's what I'm getting.
That is too cute.
And you are in control. Like the King of Pentacles comes up also for you. I know we're done, but that just flew out. Look, you in control of this. So just go with the flow. Go with the flow and enjoy it.
Now, Blessing's question was romance.
Romance. We got a lot of romance going on today.
I know.
It's about to get cuddle weather.
Yes.
So you need someone to make sure before I cuddle with you, are we straight?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you pick the right partner. That's for sure.
Right, because I don't want to just be cuddling with anybody or anything.
Exactly.
I can cuddle with myself. All right, romance. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Right. Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So we got new beginnings coming through. Take care of what I have. Value. With the Seven of Swords, you want to, it always comes up because when the Seven of Swords come up, it always have you thinking like of the definition of what it is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like with betrayal and all of this and all of that. But in some cases, it's not that because this is not what I'm getting for that. Also with the Queen of Swords is all about being independent and being organized, being, on point with her goals and her just being super focused. Then you got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is being generous and what this is about. Then I have retreat and make no judgments. What do you have?
What's interesting, it's I see the Lover's card here, and it's like the third one down. And so what we see initially is that right now, Blessings, you seem to be in a good place. You seem to have, it's like you have overcome something. I don't know what there was something going on in your life, and there's something that was challenging you, and you've overcome it. And there's a celebration here, which is wonderful. So again, you're celebrating with family and friends. Something was coming at you, something was working against you or whatever, and you overcame it. Which is interesting because then in that same time, you were planting seeds for a new relationship. Out of this came a strength, a determination. You found some things about yourself that you weren't really aware of, or that you were so much looking to work through, and so you did that, and those seeds are planted, and now new love is coming. The new love is coming, which is wonderful, and again, I get the impression this is new. This is new love. This isn't an old previous relationship, but then again, I can see the King and Queen of Pentacles here, and so when I see this King and Queen of Pentacles here, especially with the celebration, it makes me wonder. There's two ways of reading this, and I'm not sure exactly which way it comes from, but it looks like there is either again an old relationship that gets rekindled, which could be this here. But and that relationship ended because of financial issues or some kind of conflict over finance or money. But the other thing that I see from this is that the other way I read this is this new love relationship is going to come from an event, a party, a celebration of an anniversary. Because this is a couple who's had an anniversary. The other way to read this is this couple has an anniversary. And so this anniversary party that you're going to, at that anniversary party, or you may have already gone to it and met somebody, but again, there's going to be somebody you meet at that party, and that's going to be that new love interest. It's going to spark, ignite something. And it's fascinating. The person you're looking for is a strong, independent person, a person who is very entrepreneurial, a person who has their own their own kind of way of thinking. They've created something. They've created a product. They've created an industry. They've created something. But this is probably somebody who has their own business and somebody who is doing something and is moving forward. And that energy you're drawn to. You're drawn very much to that entrepreneurial energy. This is somebody who is a free thinker, somebody who is quick on their feet, somebody who is very deep. They're going to have like brownish hair. They're going to have beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. It could be like lighter tone brown eyes into like hazel gray or something in that area. But they're going to be and they'll be strong and determined. But they're going to be also a little bit on the emotional side. And so they're going to be somebody who wants to hear you. They want to hear your voice. They want to hear the inner you. They don't want to hear all the stuff that everybody else knows. They want something more. So when you connect to this person, understand that they're going to go deep and be prepared for that depth. Because sometimes we're not prepared because we don't want to share everything. This time you may want to, because this relationship is going to be good. And again, it's a new relationship. And this is why I'm telling you, I think it's a new love and not a rekindling of love, because this is the new. This is the new energy. This is the new feeling. And that new feeling is, again, coming to you via this individual. And again, I see this as an anniversary party, an anniversary celebration, maybe even a wedding. This could be a wedding. But since this is such a these are solid kings and queens, I just get the feeling it's an anniversary more than a wedding, but it could be a wedding as well. But again, it's a celebration of a couple. It's a celebration of a couple, whatever that might be.
So you're going to be at a party, honey. This is who you're going to meet. But this is, with the new. That was the first thing that came out. And as I was shuffling while you was talking, the devil comes out as well. So it's like in right beside the make no judgments of when that person approaches you, and be ready to tap into your emotional side to let you know that he's here with you, and he's going to do it with you. So this is going to be a new thing for you all the way, and it's going to be good for you.
Mm-hmm. And
it sounds like a cutie pie too, with dark hair and hazel eyes. And,
and it's interesting
brown hair.
Yeah.
Hazel eyes ish.
And if you look at this is the overall energy, which is interesting, and the King of Cups. So he's going to be a little different than what you're used to. He's going to be a little outside, because when you see the King, again, he's floating on land. So floating on water. He is changed. He is whatever. So he's going to be different than what you're usually drawn to. He's going to be somebody who doesn't fit your usual MO, and that's going to be a good thing, because you know what? Sometimes we need to shake it up. So absolutely, don't be surprised if he's not quite what you usually go for.
Oh, he won't be.
Exactly.
So that's what the make no judgments is. Yep. He won't be.
Yep.
This is going to be a brand new love for you. But this is kind of what you've asked for.
Yep.
This is what you've been wanting from the universe. Stop giving me the same ones all the time. But yet you had to change the way you think, the way you pursue a relationship. So this is all about. Also, you taking care of you, of letting those walls down and being free of those. So that's why that devil card comes out.
Absolutely. Step out of your comfort zone.
It's good to step out.
Absolutely.
It's good to step out, because you'd be surprised when you do. And then when you do step out, you're like, oh my gosh, it's the love of my life. Boom.
When you're talking about when's it going to happen, it's not going to happen soon. It's not going to happen real soon. It's going to be a few weeks of something. These are big numbers I'm getting here. So these numbers tell me it's going to be down the road. You have a little time to wait. The question that was asked is when's it going to expect? I would say after the holidays. I do not see it happening before the holidays.
I say probably in 2 months. Yeah. Because the Pentacles just popped out. It flew out right when you said that you see it's like a big month. So you might be looking in 2 months or...
Yep, something around January. I wouldn't be surprised if once the holidays are over.
Oh yeah, because maybe somebody's going to be celebrating.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it could be at the end of the holidays as well. It could be as the holidays are closing up. But and so that could be it. Again, maybe you're visiting a couple who's throwing a holiday party. It could be that as well. So, but be careful with those holiday romances. Lord have mercy, they come and go fast.
Right. Don't be catching the cooties because you don't want to be by yourself.
Exactly. So, and let's not do a Bridget Jones Diary thing, with the ugly sweaters and everything else. Lord have mercy. Yes, pamper yourself. Absolutely.
Yes,
blessing.
please do, because that is
yourself.
So important right now. That's opening yourself up. Once again, this is the law of attraction.
Exactly. And then, Little, it is your turn. Thank you for your patience so very much. It says, what comes up for the energy between me and Kay? He's a past love. Things are over between us, but I still think about him. Let's take a look.
Okay. So this is about the ex.
Yep.
Is it she's trying to get back together? Good gracious. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, unfortunately.
I don't see that. The first thing that came out for mine was Judgment, and the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the King of Swords. And that is a no.
Yeah, no, and then not only that, but it's time to move on. It's time to plant your seed. The Ace tells you what, new change, new movement. Don't revisit the old. It's telling you move forward, move on, move to the next step. It's like this one's the Fool card. The Fool card is we know what our destination is. We think about what the final goal could be, but we forget about the travel along the journey. And sometimes we think about the relationship, but we forget about the trials and tribulations along the relationship. And the thing is, San Antonio, remember that the relationship had all kinds of issues, and those issues are what ultimately led to it dissolving. So you don't want to revisit it. There is celebration coming. There is somebody new coming to you. Somebody who's a professional. Somebody who is a counselor, a lawyer, an architect, a doctor, something. Somebody who advises people in some capacity. It could be a financial advisor. It's a counselor type person. Again, it's somebody who helps people to help to do something, again, help to educate them in some way. And again, this person they're bringing, again, that news of that person is coming in soon. We're looking at maybe 3 to 4 3 to 4 weeks, actually. This is going to happen before the holiday, this new person. But the one thing you do know is that don't go backwards, go forwards. You're not intended to.
Right. That's the same thing I got. I got, which also came out, the Star and the Queen of Wands. So, and then this is literally you embracing the future. You know, moving forward. Here's what the energy, divine energy, saying: raise your vibrations. Look forward. Be decisive. Embrace your power, and choose friends wisely. So, if you have some folks that's in your ear that's telling you to go backwards, because they want to see you be in that comfortable zone. No, this is something new that's coming into your life, and it is pretty amazing. It's just about having patience and to go through this. Like, you are literally, like, as far as in the Queen of Wands being on, with it, it's you embracing all of this newness that's coming in, and you being determined to stay forward, not looking back whatsoever. See, she looking forward. Oh, I'm doing this like, like, do you see it? She's forward looking. So, and standing in that power, like literally you staying strong and not looking back.
Yep. And the overall energy, look at this. Change.
Yes.
So again, going backwards is not change. The overall energy is change. You are in need of change. You are in desire. You desire change.
Absolutely.
Not moving backwards, moving forwards. Keep moving forwards. Sorry
Absolutely.
if we didn't give you what you wanted to hear, but unfortunately, the cards tell us what they say, and they're telling you for a reason. And you came here for a reason. You
Absolutely.
Came here
this was confirmation.
Exactly.
So don't look at it like you can think of them all you want to. That's fine. But when you step backwards, now you got to think of yourself. Yep. Still acknowledge that, but keep moving forward, because you're going to go down this other path that is going to have you, it's going to drive you crazy.
Yeah. I do have a question. Focused. I am drawn to give you a little more reading, though, and not in reference to the relationship, but something else was coming to me, and it looks like you just gone through some struggle, some strife, and you've laid down swords. Were you in a combat? Were you have you been in a bit of a combative situation, a bit of a struggle with somebody? I'm getting something about a struggle with somebody, a conflict with somebody, and that energy is kind of a conflict, a conflict with somebody, and that energy has drained you. Look at this. It has cost you a lot. The good part is that it seems like the actual conflict is over, but now there has been some words said, some hurt, and it's going to take a while, the healing process, but you are moving forward. That's the best part. You're moving forward here. It's time to move forward and let God, that kind of thing. Satan, as you say. You can turn this around. It's not a problem there. But again, the sleepless nights are coming to an end. This conflict is being put to the side, and you can move beyond it, past it. But most importantly, I needed to make you aware of that, because again, there was a lot of things in the air, and to get to that new happiness, to get back to a happy, sourceful place. Again, you have to just let things go. You have to kind of put things in perspective. Stay focused. Focus on the happy times. Focus on the good situations. Focus on the benefits. And absolutely, and avoid all the other drama, because the drama is just not necessary for you at this time. So again, as Shauna says, let go, let God, let things go. But you know what? When you were shuffling it, the same one that came out, no joke, is the Queen of Wands. Yep. So what crystal that will help you with this is the yellow calcite, and it can be honey as well. But what those properties come with is you having confidence and having that that power back, and that is you, and having and it supports your strength and your stamina. So I would say work with that crystal through this, and you're fine. You are in control. You know what Absolutely. I mean? And when it comes to crystals and stones, Shauna knows her stuff, because I don't know if everybody remembers. I'm sure you do, because I do shameless plugs every darn time, but I'm going to give it again. Shauna creates amazing jewelry, but the jewelry is made not just to look good, because it does look wonderful, but it has a purpose. She takes the metaphysical principles that are in each of the stones and marries them in a way that if you're looking for a healing for this, if you're looking to go over this issue or to deal with this issue, she can create that jewelry to make it affect you in that way. So when you're wearing it, that's not just jewelry, it's power. It is power. It's owning your own situation, taking control, and making yourself healthy and whole again. And so if you're looking for jewelry, she has off-the-shelf jewelry as well that she makes, which is like stuff and she'll tell you these are the specific things. But the best thing is with Shauna, you can reach out to her at what email address? Shauna at goddesspower.net. There you go. And you can tell her what it is you're feeling, what it is you're going through, and she can then create a specific piece solely for you with the powers and energies of those stones to help you through, because you're not alone. The energy is in the universe, but sometimes we need it to amplify, and that's what those stones do for you. And this woman's amazing. We set intentions for it, so I already have some that's pre-made already with intentions. They are, I do the whole ritual with it all. I charge them up. I spend time with, and it's yours. It's not my energy. It's spirit's energy, and it's your energy, and it's yours once you wear it. Or however you use it for. Exactly, and the energy is cleansed from them before they get in the mail. She makes sure they sit in the moon's energy. They get the moon's clearness. So therefore, once you touch that bracelet, it is like the very first person who's ever touched it, because it has been set to ground zero energy wise. Because a lot of times when you pick up jewelry, other people seen that jewelry and they've had their hands on that jewelry, and their energy is there. And what Shauna does is when she puts that thing in a box, it is clear, the energy is clean, and it is good. Yes. So if you're looking for energy, don't touch it. Absolutely. Remember, we are looking at gift giving season. So if you're looking at giving gifts, her jewelry is amazing. Her skincare product, wonderful. If you are a man or a woman and have a significant other who's female in your life, then wonderful gifts would be Shauna's materials, because in those skincare products as well, they have all of this stuff that is part of the metaphysical. Again, your physical health outside is as important as your inside. But if your inside's not healthy, your outside reflects that. So So anyway, so that's my shameless plug for Shauna. So
thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Boy, you sound better than when I'm trying to talk about it. But yes, you're more than welcome to check me out at goddesspower.net. You can, on there's a lot of even services as well, as far as in working out and really taking care of the well-being, taking care of your temple, because you only have one.
That's right.
Absolutely. So, and mentally, physically, emotionally, we are here for you. We will help support you in every way possible that we can.
And when she says that, it's not just talk, it's not just dribble. This is Shauna. I mean, Shauna will pick the phone up. She will communicate with you. She will get back with you. She is the consummate professional, but she is also the consummate professional with a big old heart. You know?
Yes.
So, you know, it's just know that the love that you see in front of you, the way that she radiates and shines, that's
for real.
All the way through. It's all the way through.
This is for real.
Exactly.
We don't have this anymore, you know?
Yep.
And it's so hard to find because folks has put up a wall and let no one come through it. So when you do that, it becomes a coat and it gets heavier and heavier. You're putting all these layers on, and then when you get out, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So this is me working in my authentic self, and I had to question it, making sure that I was doing what I was supposed to. But this is me naturally, and I genuinely love everyone until you do me dirty, and then we're gonna talk.
Exactly.
I'm just playing.
Yes, but more interestingly enough, when it comes to Shauna specifically, is that Shauna went through her own journey, and in that journey, that's when she came to the revelation that she needed to make sure that she helped other people, because that journey, if you're doing it alone, sometimes you feel like you're isolated. You're all by yourself and you don't know who to turn to. That's why sometimes these chat channels, these live streams, and all the other things that are on the internet are so great, because sometimes we don't have somebody to turn to, and that's why Shauna and I get on here every time, because you know what? We are reaching folks that we would not otherwise be able to connect to, because our world is so massive. But this little box here right in front of me, this little screen, connects us. And so Guko out there, and connecting to Guko, and connecting to Blessings, and to Little, and to Angie, and to Kina, and all the other folks. So my local folks are on here, and my international folks are on here, and Shauna and I meet every week this way. Since she moved away, it's like we're spending more time together, because
I know we all are. This is the most we ever spent time. Yeah, I felt like I was telling Bobby, I said, if we was there, you know, I'd be over his house all the time. We should get a house in the back, take down half of that mountain, and just be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to Don's. Just going to walk through here with the coyotes.
Yep. Got to share the food.
Share the food.
We have abundance. We're good.
Absolutely.
And for me, I'm gonna don't forget to check out Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Who did I miss? Oh, Instagram, and also my website, which is sonoranmystictarot.com. And then I do the daily downloads on all 4 channels. I do the for the weeklies and monthlies. They are posted on YouTube and Facebook, because TikTok and Instagram are shorter versions. These are long versions. Sometimes they're a little longer than I want to, but you know, when you get reading, sometimes you just do. You know, as you say,
go
exactly.
When
so check
Spirit
them out.
tells you to just keep going, you gotta go.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment. And then one more shout out to my dear sweet friend Toria. Again, Hidden Truth to Rare. She is wonderful. Check her out and enjoy her material. She is wonderful. So, and again, she gave me a great shout out, and I love that. Love that very much. So with that said, I think we're about done here, Shauna.
Yay.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate that so very much, and I'll let Shauna close.
Okay. Oh, we're about to give the benediction. Sound like we're about to do church. Okay. Let the visiting pastor come through. All right. Father God. We was about to do benediction, say the blessing, and go downstairs and eat lunch.
Absolutely.
Anywho. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again for stopping by. Don't forget to like us and subscribe to us on YouTube. I am Naturally Divine Goddess, and Don is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Check us out on the social media platforms and check us out on our websites as well. So we greatly, greatly appreciate you for stopping by and letting us read for it and, talk our little mess too.
Exactly. Love and blessings, folks. You all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.